Hi all, welcome to LettiesDiaries. This is your content for all things student and mature student living. So whether you're navigating student life, making a return as a student, or just need some encouragement, please hang out here. Please, please, please do not forget to like, comment, or subscribe. Thank you guys. So today we're going to be talking about all things finance in regards to university preparation. And I wish this is something that I did better. If my current self could go back to my past self, it would definitely be make sure you financial plan better. This is key. This is going to get you through your mature student life. So I completed an MA. I completed an MA in social work. And you realise at MA stage, there is little to no help with finances, student bursaries, student loan, and I guess assessments as well for like ADHD and dyslexia. So I'm just going to be reading from my notes a little bit to look back at you to get you the correct figures. But I was told that I couldn't get a bursary and student finance. That wasn't allowed. You either get one or the other. So the bursary paid me directly £6,083.50. So this covers your personal travel allowance, I guess your student maintenance as well, and a few other things. I will add a picture here so you can see the breakdown. So that was per year, £6,083.50. So that went into my account per year. Then the bursary team pay a separate amount directly from the bursary team to the uni. This doesn't go to your account at all, and it is an amount of £4,052. So that's it. So you get £4,052 plus £6,083.50. The 608,350 comes to you, and 4052 goes to goes to your uni just straight away. I was just very smart and I said, Latoria, do we want to be worrying about student fees? No, we don't. So I just used both those amounts, and I just paid my student fees. So everything else that was pertaining to me, I needed to travel for placement, I guess living, paying rent, etc., that came out of my part-time job. So I saw on the course as well, a lot of the time, people work night shifts kind of around the clock. If you could do that, it's amazing. For me, I had a little bit of savings. I also worked on the weekend, I think 2 days during the week and on the weekend as well. And that was how I worked around it. And it was a tough season. It was a really tough season, but I got through it. I also want to talk to you about student finance as well, because you could do either or. So student finance, I believe in 2025, currently pay you £12,858. And that's if your course starts on or after the 1st of August 2025. Think when it was my year, so when it was 2023, 2024, we received £12,167. And that money will you pay for your 2 years. My course was £10,000 per year. The social work MA was £10,000 a year. So that's £20,000 over 2 years. That would have been just over half my course paid, and there would be no way I would have been able to do that. So I opted for the bursary and got awarded that, which was great. However, please look, I will even add a picture here so you can pause it to see the breakdown of a student loan across 2024 and 2025 as well. So if you're someone, obviously, if you're mature, a lot of people are on universal credit and kind of disability benefits. I was told that as a single person, I could not apply for universal credit and apply and be a full-time student as well. And this is because essentially you're not looking for work, so they cannot pay you for that. However, there are some universal credit loopholes, and I will go through these with you. So if you're responsible for a child, I don't have a child, so I wasn't responsible for one, so that was null and void for me. But if you're responsible for a child, I believe you can get this. If you live with a partner who's eligible for universal credit, I believe you can get this too. I think if you realise, reached a kind of pension credit stage and you're with a partner who is of that age, I believe you're eligible for universal credit as well. And I think if you are disabled, no, not even I think, I know if you are disabled and you have a limited capacity for work before starting your course. So either you're getting personal independence payment, PIP, disability living allowance, adult disability payments, Scottish adult disability living allowance, and child disability allowance in Scotland. So all of those criterias, you'll be able to claim universal credit and claim your student bursary or student loan, which is amazing. It's great. It's great. It's always great to have extra funds. I think for the most part, though, you need savings. Like, you definitely need some savings. And for the first year, I was renting. I was a renter. My rent was around 750 per month. And for the second half of the year, I moved out and lived with my childhood friend. I couldn't afford it anymore, really. And then circumstances changed with my landlady. So she needed me out to, I guess, cohabitate. So that happened, and I just wish I was more planned. I would say, honestly, you need about a year savings. And I don't know what that looks like, but a year savings, I would say, if you just could compartmentalize just maybe what rent looks like in a month, what bills look like in a month for you, and what kind of like allowance looks like for you in terms of like allowance where you're able to spend, have fun, leisure, buy some clothes, partition that out per month and then times that by 12 and have that behind you, because that will be your saving grace. I did not have this. I got into credit card debt and it wasn't nice. I'm paying that off now, essentially. However, you will do it. You will do it. I saw people in my class literally working around the clock, doing what they needed to do to do this, and you will do it. But to just to prioritize and plan and to just have that little bit of ease will be great for you. So I really hope I've helped you in this. And also with a hardship, let me just talk about hardship fund as well before I go. Okay, so like the hardship fund is a pot that the university has, and it's a pot that helps her cover financial assistance for students who are struggling, whether that be accommodation wise, cost of living crisis, I don't know, something unexpected happens, your laptop breaks, your car breaks. The university will let you apply for this fund, essentially. However, there's criteria. I believe you have to fill out a form, and based on the criteria, your uni will accept you or not accept you. You have to give evidence as well to show that you are struggling, and proof, of course, because anyone can apply for it and say they're struggling. Unfortunately, our uni declined a few people in our class on the basis that we weren't. There was like a clause stating that they didn't feel that we were able to financially sustain ourselves independently before that, which is crazy because we all were, hence why we were living fine before this. But I believe every uni has a different clause. I think at MA level, it's a lot harder. There's lots of different clauses and loopholes to that. So just check with your uni, see what you can apply for. I know at a BA level, it's so much easier to access. I accessed this as a BA student, and when I did my BA, initially, this was a good 10 years ago now, but I was very much able to access this with ease and there was no issues. But at MA, the criteria becomes a lot stricter. So definitely look into that with your uni. Definitely ask about that, because if you're struggling, any extra fund is amazing for that. But yeah, I hope this has helped you. Please comment. Please let me know what you think. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them and help. I will put my email in the bottom as well in the comments section, so you can email me and get back to me. But I hope this has helped, guys. Take care. All the best. See you in the next one.